tell you for the month of June. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. So, you have some definite majors here, okay? Some definite. I mean, you have two emperors on the board. Okay. In the game of life, you know, the emperor is the ultimate ruler, right? Okay. Work, relationship, money. Yay! You know, Scorpio, I have to say, these are very organized, aren't you? This is how it's going to be. Okay. So there's no question here as to what we're reading for, right? There's no hunting around to see, you know? And we're going to pull from the romance, okay? Because this is obviously a connection or a commitment that is long-term. So let's take a look at that. Okay. So, where are my clarifiers? Here we are. No, not that one, Spirit. Okay, here and here. Oh, okay. Then here we go. Of course, Scorpios are special, right? Okay, so we have a very caring individual, very dedicated to family. You know, the kind of person that their children can come to and speak with. They also know that this person, while not exactly judgmental, is going to explain quite thoroughly what they know to be true. Okay? There's not going to be, well, you know, pigs can fly. They're not going to say that. Okay? They're not going to tell you that something is what it isn't, but they are going to listen and they are going to offer their best advice. Okay? And they are going to help as much as they possibly can because they love them. Right? All right. So this very caring individual has experienced. So why do we phrase it like that? Some things. And this is very difficult because I would say Scorpios are very diligent, right? They're very hardworking. They're very resourceful. But something that you worked very hard for, it ended. Something you were working very hard to build, to create, it didn't have the foundation to stand. And now you are in a holding period. It's almost like, and I always say this for this card, this particular card, it's like you're disappointed that this happened. And Spirit gives you a rest period. It's like this was a very big disappointment. It could be at work, because remember what I said, there was work, relationship, and money, right? It's almost like your job ended, could have relocated, something there ended. Whatever you were working toward, whatever you were working on, it ended. And through this tower moment, right? It just could not stand. So, excuse me, you are now in a rest period, and it's a divinely guided one, right? It's just time to heal from the disappointment, from the heartbreak, from the heartache. This is a heartache. There was a heartache here. This was disappointment. This was big because you worked on this. And it also had to do with your work. because occupation is here. It has something to do with your work. This is connected somehow to what you do, your job, and it ended. It could be the job that ended, and you worked very hard on this. You worked very hard. It could be a business that you created that failed. And it ended swiftly. It ended swiftly. It wasn't, you know, bits and pieces. It was a very clean cut, is what they're saying. Very clean cut. And then it was done. Okay? Okay. If this hasn't occurred, it may occur in the month of June. Okay. Also, this is a general message. Please take it as it fits and as it applies to you. If it does not apply to you, please don't force it. These messages are for people to resonate with. And if they don't resonate with you, that's fine. They're for someone else. Okay? Don't force it. All right. So like I said, you have two emperors here. This is for love, and this is about money. So we got the boss energy, okay? But it's almost like there's either something hidden, something you're afraid of, and then there's the Ten of Swords, which is my done. You know, it's like how many more swords can fit? How many more swords? How many more things can, you know, how many more words can be exchanged where we're wounding each other mortally? It's pretty done. Okay? So this is an end. All right? And it may be an end to fears. But there's also a commitment here. It's almost like there is an end to a relationship. It was long-term. It was committed. You were very devoted. It could be a marriage. It could be marriage-like. It could be an exchange of vows, an exchange of rings, an exchange of hand fasting, because I'm seeing all of these different kinds of commitments. Okay, so this was you were very much dedicated to this. Okay, that's done. Okay. And now you are calling in your soulmate. You are calling for the person who's going to complete you. You're praying, you're doing your affirmations, you're doing your visualizations, and those are that's bringing it closer to you. It's bringing it right into your arms. That's how I feel like it's bringing it right in. Okay? Now, playful retreat. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going, friends? Okay, are we going to go to like a festival or carnival? I know COVID, but you know, you may have your vaccinations, and hey, you're free to roam about the cabin. I love travel. Come on, tell me where you're going. It's going to be fun. A fun vacation, right? So, I love carnival. You seem like you're in for a fun retreat. How about it, friend? Right? You want to go and have a good time. Because, I mean, let's be real. We're all just sort of done. Absolutely done. It was an imposed hermit. I hope we all found some inner light to shine into the world and help the collective. But honestly, a fun vacation sounds like a place to meet the soulmate. Right? Because at least you know that they like it fun. It'll be fun. Maybe that was on your list. Somebody who likes to travel. Maybe one of your affirmations. You know, me and my buddy. No. 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 You didn't put that in there. Put that in there. this or something better. He doesn't have to own a Learjet. She doesn't have to own a yacht. I mean, Jesus, we can just enjoy travel. It could be one of those fun hobbies that we have together. And we like to do fun things when we travel, like dance barefoot in the town square when they're playing live music. Come on, have fun, friend. It says you're gonna have a fun retreat, and then soulmates right there. And this situation is all done. I mean, it's all done for whatever reason. It's all gone. It's you know, there was a lot of harsh things that got said, and there was some bad things that happened. Okay, friend. Okay. You did the work. You looked at yourself. You looked at this situation. You said, okay, there were some things I didn't know about this person and some things that this person didn't know about me. Okay, but I am the boss, right? I am in control of this situation. So, you have everything you need to heal. You have done that. Calling in the right person. This person may not have been the right person. Absolutely. You know, for a lot of reasons. There were lessons to learn. You've learned them. Things you didn't know that you now know. Things that you didn't see that you now see. Things that you were afraid of that you've conquered that fear. You know, you've overcome it. You've looked at it really thoroughly. Bossed up that energy. Good job. And now, off to the fun vacations. Listen, invite your friends. Invite friends. I hate traveling by myself. If I can invite friends, I invite friends. Okay, invite friends. You know, family, friends, guy trip, girl trip. Come on, friend. It sounds like fun. Ooh. And you're gonna be playful, right? None of that serious Scorpio stuff. You know. Gonna have a good time. Gonna have a good time. I love it. Yes. I mean, we're celebrating not being cooped up anymore. We're free. They're showing me like a little imp running down the street. Free, you know. Yeah, it feels like the confinement, right? It does, but you have fun, retreat. You're in a really good place. You want to have some enjoyment. You want fun, lighthearted. It almost feels like vacation planning. You know how you pick where you want to go. You pick your resort. You pick your plane. And all the plans. I'm excited. Okay. So now let's look at the money. This has something to do with love too, because the Two of Cups is here. The Emperor or the Empress. There is no gender in tarot, right? So there's you. There's you offering your cup to someone and them saying thank you. So they drink. You're both drinking from the same cup. Sounds very romantic. Okay? Now, you're manifesting this union. Okay? That's what you're manifesting. And you want somebody who is your equal, who has, legacy, that's a goal of theirs, because you're a family-oriented kind of gal thing, yeah, people, place. You want health, wealth, happiness, joy. You also want them to be spiritual, right? You want them to be your equal. You want them to have deep roots and long branches. And money. You want them to be very well invested. Good. I'm happy for you, friend. Because it looks like that's what you're manifesting. And that's nice. So you go on fun trips with your soulmate. And you're having the best time. This energy feels so, let's get it. It does. It feels good. It feels good. I have not stopped smiling. This is the most smiling I have done in anybody's reading. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get your closing messages because this is a wonderful feeling. Okay. Let's see. There's something we didn't know. That we didn't know because we couldn't know because it was hidden from us. And it may have been hidden from someone or by spirit. I tend to think that this was very important, okay? Because when we wrote, long time ago, writing a book or, being a scribe, those were professions, those were things people did with knowledge they wanted to pass forward, okay? So this is something that you didn't know because you couldn't know, okay? This is like secrets or knowledge that you weren't able to know because you couldn't read the language or because spirit didn't want you to know that because that was not going to move you forward. It wasn't going to change any outcome, okay? And it was about effort. Yeah, effort. It was about effort. Yours or theirs? Let's see. It was about hard work. It was about moving from one stage of something to another. So something had to end so something else could begin. Okay? It was about moving forward. So it's almost like the reason that you were not given this knowledge or you were not aware of what happened is because maybe you would not have put forth the effort. And then the transformation would not have occurred. It would have not, the transformation is what's propelling you to your wish fulfillment. To having what you desire. And if I think, maybe that's very true. You know, if we knew all of the work that we were going to put into something that wasn't going to succeed, we wouldn't do it. I personally probably would not have. But it's a thing that causes us to change, to transform, to be who we were meant to be, to put us on the path to going where we were supposed to go, so that everything's turning up roses, right? If we knew how hard it was going to be to plant those seeds, how hard it was going to be to nurture and hedge this garden and pull weeds and to do it year after year, just to have the garden we desire in another place, with another person, in another form. A lot of us wouldn't do that. So Spirit, in their wisdom, didn't reveal that. So we did. We planted those seeds. We hedged that garden. We pulled those weeds. We nourished it. We fertilized it. We put in all of our effort. And it transformed us. It propelled us forward. It moved us to where we needed to be so we could have what it is we truly desire. soulmate. Health, wealth, happiness, prosperity, joy, spirituality, and money.